Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Hi, everybody, welcome. Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I am your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. Please, 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 sit down, relax. Please, please. It's starting to sound a little bit phony. It's why I looked up there when you were doing all that and being, you know, spontaneously delighted I was here. And there was a guy up the back going... It's funny that whenever you talk for a living, like if ever you're in front of an audience, and I hope that never happens to you, but if you're ever in front of an audience, your eye is always drawn to the person who hates you. It's like everybody else is like, oh, I love you, and there's some person going... It's true. It's a great day for America, everybody. Why? Well, because it's Friday, of course. Friday! Yeah. Friday. Is it me, or do the weeks seem to be getting shorter and shorter and shorter? The week just, it seems to me it just went Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's almost like it's still Thursday. Anyway, you know what night it is tonight is, it's a night I'm going to call Spider Thingy Bong Night. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. On Monday night, I did this thing with a camera. Give me this camera here, right? This guy did this thing. Whoa, like that. And I did it, and I thought, gosh, that looks like a spider. And then I thought, and it's kind of weird and trippy. And then I thought, but that's a Monday night. You know, so all the, you know, the kids who are... said what they would want me to do that on a Friday night. So I promised the kids on Monday night, I said, on Friday night I'll do Spider Thingy Bong Night, I said. And then so all across the colleges and the dorm rooms in America, they're all getting ready. They're like, hey, it's Spider Thingy Bong Night. Let us not go out and enjoy ourselves at keggers and try and meet people to have sex with. Let's just stay in and watch the Scottish guy because it's Spider Thingy Bong Night. We made a graphic and everything. Let's see it. Come on.
Spider Thingy Bong Night, Spider Thingy Bong Night, Spider Thingy Bong Night.
Yeah. All right. We're about to do the Spider Thingy Bong Night. Big deep breath in. Here it comes. All right. That's enough. You had your fun, kids. Now get to bed. Take that, Sci-Fi Channel. So, a big week. It's Friday. It's been a very big week. Do you know this is the week that astronomers discovered a celestial body that is 18 billion times more massive than the sun? I know. It was immediately hired to co-host The View, so I'm looking forward to it. I know. It's my job. It's my job. Also in science this week, it says that the scientists announced this week that the human race is evolving much faster than anyone thought. Which doesn't surprise me. It's happening right before our eyes. Take, for example, Kenny Rogers, right? Kenny Rogers, he's evolving so quickly, scientists can't keep up. You know, here's Kenny Rogers. We have a picture of Kenny. There's Kenny in the back in the days of the Gambler, right? Now, look, a picture of Kenny today. There he is today. Now, a projection of what Kenny will look like in 5 years. There you are, you see. I know. Where's Kenny? Anyway, now I'll tell you the news from Hollywood, because, you know, I'm the Hollywood guy. Anyway, Hollywood is all abuzz this week. Cock-a-hoop, you might say. Hollywood is cock-a-hoop about the Golden Globe Awards. Aha. Because the Golden Globe Awards is usually on Sunday, and it's usually a star-studded TV extravaganza, glamorous red carpets, sparkly gold statues, Ryan Seacrest. It's basically the gay Super Bowl. No, wait, that's not true. The Oscars is the gay Super Bowl. So the Golden Globes is more the gay Tour de France. No. That doesn't... No, the Tour de France is the gay Tour de France. Golden Globes is like the gay Wimbledon. No, that doesn't make sense either. I think Wimbledon's the gay... Anyway, the Golden Globes, the ceremony has been cancelled because of the writer's strike. And let me be the first to say, hooray. This is, I'm telling you, hooray. The Golden Globes, I have to tell you this, the Golden Globes are crap. Now, people saying the Oscars might be cancelled too, but the public are, you know, be assured, producers are going to make sure that the Oscars will go on and on and on and on and on, the usual. But, you know, the Oscars is a legitimate show. Emmy's legitimate show, WGA Awards, DGA Awards, these are all legitimate awards. The Golden Globe, who gives a rat's ass about the Golden Globes? Now, of course, in Hollywood, there are 3 unwritten rules. Don't wear the same outfit twice, don't carpool with Mel Gibson, and... These are the rules. And don't badmouth the Golden Globes. Well, tonight, I am breaking those rules. I wore this jacket a couple of nights ago. In fact, I think it was last night on Thursday. I rode to work today with Mel Gibson, and I am about to blow the roof off the house of lies that is the Golden Globes. Right, let's get on. I'll tell you what it is. Is it? The Golden... First of all, the name is only... They're only called the Golden Globes to allow vulgar lounge entertainers to make bad double entendres. You know, speaking of the Golden Globes, here's Angelina Jolie, huh? What about those globes? You don't need an award show to make bad double entendres. I do it here every night. Double entendre, by the way, is French. It means booby joke. Now, the Golden Globes is put on by a group called the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. So when you hear that, you think, Foreign Press Association, they must be prestigious journalists. They're not. You know, you think it must be the guys from big, you know, I'm a reporter from Der Spiegel, I know all about European cinema, Hogan. You think it's somebody like that? It's not. The Hollywood Foreign Press Association is like the Amsterdam penny saver, the... You know, they have a penny saver in Amsterdam? I don't know, dude. I'm just watching for Spider Thingy Bong Night. I don't give a rat's ass about anything else. Spider Thingy Bong Night, Spider Thingy Bong Night. Basically, the Hollywood Foreign Press Association is made of people who couldn't make it in their home country, so they moved to LA. Remind you of anyone? Actually happens to be like in the Scottish press. Sometimes they say, oh, he couldn't make it in Scotland, so he went to the much easier place to make it. America. You're right, it's much tougher. Anyway, I made a few movies, and a couple of years ago, I made a movie, and we had to go to the Hollywood Foreign Press. You have a press conference so you can kiss their asses so that you might get a Golden Globe nomination. And they walk you into the Hollywood... It's only about 80 foreign journalists, right? And they don't let anyone else in. And it's like being a room full of stalkers. I mean, and which is awkward for me. I usually stalk alone. But you get people... You heard me, Clooney. But you go into this room and you got all these people yelling your name, you know, asking, you know, to pose for pictures with the kids. They want you to sign their breasts. The women are even worse. And what they do is they get people to go to the Golden Globes by saying it'll be a room full of celebrities. It's like the same way they get people to show up at, you know, parties in casinos by saying the Hawaiian Tropic Girls are going to be there. They don't tell you is there's 10 scared bikini models and 5,000 fat drunk guys going, ah! 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 I would never go to that again. I would never go to that again. I would, especially now. I don't look so good in a bikini. Not since my son was born. I don't even know what I'm talking about. We have to take a break. We'll be right back with the emails, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back, my naughty monkeys. I would never whip a monkey. All right, I'll say it, but only because it's you. Spanked a few, but I would never whip them out. All right. We can cut that out. Now, I know earlier on, I was listening to you talking during the commercial break, and... Because we can do that, by the way. Feel a bit different now, don't you? Dude, can they really do that? I don't know, dude. I'm just here for Spider Thingy Bong Night. I told you to shut up. Well, earlier on, I was going on about the Golden Globes, and I was bad-mouthing the Golden Globes. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, this is just crap from someone who's obviously never been nominated for a Golden Globe. And you are, in fact, correct. If I get nominated for a Golden Globe, I will stop bad-mouthing the Golden Globe people. There you are. That's the promise I make to you. I can be bought. We got a lot of guests coming up next week. Oh, God, they're lovely. Look at that. Ben Kingsley, Sir Ben Kingsley's here next week. Drew Carey, I've heard of him. Yeah, John Cryer is here. Trace Atkins is here. Ted Danson is here. Big week next week. Lovely. Do we have to do our own commercials now, really? All right, big show tonight. Do we have time for emails? All right, let's go then.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna open you up and read you all night long. No need for attachments, because it's email time, baby. Yeah.
Email time. All right, here's an email. This is from Mike in St. Peter's in MO. What's that, Missouri? Yeah. St. Peter's, Missouri. I thought St. Peter's was in heaven. All right, this is from Mike. He says, you have 2 chairs for your guests, but seldom use both of them. Do you switch them around so they wear evenly? You know, that's a fair question. That is a fair question. Well, what we do is, we basically don't, because not a lot of people know this. Celebrities have very, very, very light asses. And when they sit down here, most celebrities, when they sit down, they're actually not really sitting, they're hovering about an inch above the chair. Their special celebrity talent allows them to hover. Or, in the case, perhaps, of Alec Baldwin, who's on later, he just kind of farts a little bit. Hell, yeah. Baldwin is one of the greatest actors we have, but the fact that he's farty is no secret. He might not come out now, I don't know. All right, and here's an email from Leslie in Caldwell. Now, here's an interesting thing. I actually went to school with someone called Leslie Caldwell. But not Leslie from Caldwell, someone called Leslie Caldwell. You're right, it's not interesting. Leslie says, now, I don't know if it's a lady or a gentleman, Leslie. Leslie's one of those names. You don't know if it's a guy or a girl. It's like Steve. Up in West Hollywood, anyway, that's what I'm saying. Hey, don't knock it, I'm European, whatever you got. Leslie says, Dear Craig, what's the best song you've made out to? I think probably Rock You Like a Hurricane. Yeah. No, I've read that. Well, there's another one from Leslie in Caldwell. It's the same one? Oh, yeah, I just read it. That's what this is one from Emily in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Now, that is weird, because I went to school with someone called Emily Hendersonville, Tennessee. Emily says, Dear Craig, do you have to take a special course onto how to work your soundboard? Yeah, you know, you have to get the old finger. First week is finger, and then it's like, you know, behaving like a jackass afterwards. Like, so you're gonna go, for example. Yeah, don't try that at home, it's dangerous. All right, we gotta take a break. We'll be right back with Alec Baldwin, everybody. Alec Baldwin. Alec Yeah. How are you?
I want to know, what did you have for lunch to drink that you took such a long on the Hollywood Foreign Press Association?
Well, they've been doing it to the American public for years.
I've ever seen in my life.
No. Hey, wait a minute. I just want to show you this. They give you a card. They sometimes leave cards out for me to ask questions in case I can't think of anything to ask you. Look at the question on this card. How have you been? How have you been? So, Alec, I feel I'm prepared now. How have you been now?
I've been good. Yeah. But the Golden Globes, you really feel... No, I was wondering, what Scottish journalist hit on you in the men's room 20 years ago that you hate the Hollywood Foreign Press?
It's not...
You don't hate the Hollywood Foreign Press.
I do, actually. I do hate that. It's such a lie. Have you been nominated for a Golden Globe? In fact, you're nominated this year.
As a matter of fact, I am.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I am, yes.
Congratulations on the Hollywood Foreign Press nomination.
Here we go. Thank you.
Thanks. Hey, Alec Baldwin.
And you say?
How have you been?
I've been great.
You've been nominated for a Golden Globe?
Yes, I have.
Oh, how awesome. Are you excited about it? Are you looking forward to the Knot ceremony?
Well, what can I say now that'll possibly dig us out of this hole?
I'm sorry.
No. The Globes, as everybody knows, is fun because it's the TV people and the movie people in the same room.
That's interesting.
It's the TV people in the movie. It's not like the Oscars, Emmys, where they separate. It's like the SAGs, and also it's table seating, and everybody gets drunk.
Yes, it's the game.
Everybody's drunk at the Globes. Notice that. It's true. It really is true.
Jack Nicholson always.
Well, I mean. No. You go to the Globes and everybody's drunk. You notice it. When you go to the Oscars, everybody should be drunk. It would loosen them up. You go to the Oscars and people are very serious, and it's a night of history, in my opinion. But you watch the Globes, everybody's like, yeah, thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Mom. Everybody's a little buzzed.
I like that, though, I suppose.
So
I really have changed my mind. I love the Golden Globes. I'm devastated. No, I really... Do you put a lot of stock in this kind of thing, the winning the awards?
No.
Really?
No, you can't. No. It's, when the people say that whole line about it's nice to be nominated, that really is true, because you can't put anything on winning. I got nominated for an Oscar once, and you go and you think, oh, if I win. You can't.
That was the
Cooler.
The what?
The Cooler was the movie I did in 2003.
Was The Cooler? I thought you got an Oscar nomination for Glengarry Glen Ross.
I got an Oscar nomination for The Godfather.
Right.
Thank you. Watch this. I got an Oscar nomination for Gone with the Wind.
Right.
What's with you people? I wasn't in The Godfather.
Yeah, I know.
I do that in New York, though. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I do that in New York where you're on the street. You bastard. You're very funny. I do that on the streets in New York where you're there shooting, and they walk up to you when you're shooting on the streets, and they'll say to you, hello, how are you, Alec? How are you? You shooting a movie here? Great, what are you shooting? And I always say the same thing, Godfather Part 4, would you like? I could be in a spacesuit in an astronaut. So I say Godfather Part 4.
You know what I love? I love that show you're doing now. The 30,
you do? The Golden Globes?
No, the 30 Rock
The
one.
33 Rock.
I do love that show, though. It's very, very funny.
It's a fun show. We have a fun time.
Yeah.
But now there's the strike.
No, what does that mean then? Do you not? You can't make them anymore? Just make it up. You're funny.
We can't. We're on strike. The show is we're shut down because we're on strike.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a big supporter of the strike, or are you evil?
How about that Hillary Clinton, huh?
I don't mean evil. I mean, honestly, many people are conflicted
what
about
the writers,
it.
What the writers want is fair. What they want is true. What they're asking for, they totally deserve. The strike has just been, it's been tough.
Yeah, it's been going on for a long time.
It's interesting. See, people don't appreciate me or understand this. Let me say that again. People might not appreciate this, but like when you do this show and you're here every day, and you shoot pretty regularly, and the crew, when you have a good crew, it's like a family. You know that. Kind of an inbred, weird hillbilly family.
Right. In fact, exactly like a family. Now you put it that way. Yeah.
But on 30 Rock, it's like a family. We have the greatest crew. The cast is good. The show's brilliantly written. Everybody loves Tina's writing. But the crew, we had a great vibe there. We had a good thing.
Yeah.
And now that's been
ripped from you.
It's been wrenched and smashed to pieces.
But you play a network executive on the show. You play perhaps one of these,
I do.
Yeah.
I play one of these.
You play it
people,
very convincingly, I have to say.
Well, you know, yeah. I mean, the more kind of velvety the barbarism, you know what I mean? The more velvety
I always
the
say
Philistinism,
that.
the better. Yeah.
Velvety the barbarism. That's what I always say.
I like a velveteen barbarian myself.
You know, up in West Hollywood, there's a place you can get one, a velveteen barbarian.
The Scottish guy that did you in the bathroom from the Hollywood Foreign Press. He used to go.
Yeah, we got to take a break. We'll be right back with Alec Baldwin, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I'm here with the delightful and fragrant Alec Baldwin. It's a compliment, Alec. It's definitely a compliment. No, it is.
Do you wear cologne?
I do, yeah, often. Far too much. But I'm European.
Are you?
Yeah.
You consider Scotland Europe?
Yeah, what would you consider it?
That's like saying you live in New Jersey or you're a New Yorker. What do you like?
It kind of is a little bit, yeah. Hey, come on, he's Alec Baldwin.
Anything to give you the business.
Yeah, no.
You're European.
Yeah, I am.
What kind of cologne do you wear?
Rive Gauche.
No.
I don't know what that is.
I sat next to a guy in the theater the other day. I went to the theater in New York, and this guy sat next to me. And he was this lovely guy, and I was chatting with him a little bit.
Yeah, did he come on to you? You come on to him?
He was the Scottish reporter.
All right.
And enough of that. And so
okay.
he was wearing cologne, and it was funny because I think he was wearing a cologne that I own. Like somebody giving me a bottle of cologne, which I don't wear that often, and I'm smelling it on him. It put me. I went home and I threw every bottle of it in the garbage.
Wow.
Isn't that weird how that happens?
Yeah, that's a little bit.
I keep touching it.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
You're very attractive.
You noticed it at the same time I noticed it.
I did. We're thinking the same thing at the same time.
Yeah, I think we're kind of, you know, dare I say, compatible.
Yeah. We're like Vikings, you know what I mean?
We are like Vikings.
Like
or guys who like to dress up as Vikings.
Well, the men who like to do the things that Vikings used to do.
Exactly. A little bit of pillage and...
and then some more pillage.
Yeah, that's what you want.
What are you thinking when I say
I
that?
don't know what I'm thinking. I can't keep
so
up.
Sick.
Hey, you know what?
Look at that woman right there with the woman in the front row. Wave your hand right here. Yeah, that woman there.
Yeah.
You're laughing more than anyone at all the filthy stuff.
Yeah, I know.
It's bizarre to me.
Yeah, she's a very, very filthy-minded woman.
She is.
Mom, this is Alec Baldwin, Mom.
Your European mother.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
All right, that's it. Now, where are you now? You make the show in New York, don't you?
We shoot the show in New York.
Why? And you go to the theater and do you go and see the baseball when you're there?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
Well, baseball's in Queens and in Brooklyn. It's hard to get out. I mean, and in the Bronx.
Stop.
You know, Yankee Stadium. No, I mean, I'll go sometimes, as much as I do.
Do you like all that?
Yeah, I mean, I like going to sporting events, yeah.
Do you really?
What are you saying?
What are you saying? I don't go to anything
Do I
here.
go with guys that... You don't go to anything. You don't go to the Dodger game?
Well,
How many people here live in L.A.? I think the best day in the sports as a spectator is Dodger Stadium.
I
it's
have
my
been
favorite.
there once. Yeah, no, it's very
How many people here like to go to the Dodger game?
Yeah.
I love the Dodger game.
Most of the people here
Stadium
aren't from America. They're just tourists passing through, picking up an extra $10.
It is true. When you really look at them very closely,
Yeah,
they're very
you know,
foreign.
exactly. Many of these people are members of the Hollywood Foreign Press, I guess.
This is actually Hollywood Foreign Press night.
That's right. What happened to the baseball?
I went to this is a Charlie Brown moment. When I was a child, I was in the outfield, and I was playing on a baseball team. I was like 10 or 12 years old, 10 years old, let's say. And I go deaf. Can't hear anymore. I go into my own kind of Walter Mitty state. And I see this man across the field, and he's like washing his car in the driveway. And I wind up saying to myself, I wonder what that man's life is like. I wonder what he's like being married to his wife and having his kids. I wonder what kind of a job he has. And the guy's up to bat, and the guy hits the ball. I don't pay any attention. And I'm going, I wonder what that guy's job is like and what his kids are like and where he was from and what his childhood was like. And the ball goes sailing over my head. And I'm going, I wonder why he picked that car and why he wears the shoes he wears. And the ball goes thwack on the ground, and I snap out of my dream. And all my teammates are lined up by the dugout of our bench, going, "Get the ball, you ass! Get the ball!" And I turn, and I'm like, "Oh yeah." And I run and I get the ball, And I throw the ball in, and they score like 9 more runs. And I come in, and the coach is standing there, looks at me, goes, "Good job, Baldwin, you hump." And my mother was there, because it's Little League, and my mother goes, "Leave him alone, leave him alone! He's a genius!" My mother says this. She goes, "He can't concentrate on these. He's out there thinking other things, because he's a genius!" And I'm looking at my mother going, that's why I can't pay attention to what's on the card.
I understand.
I'm a genius.
You are a genius.
I can't focus on
the genius that is Alec Baldwin, the Golden Globe nominee. We gotta take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to Spider Thingy Bong Night, everybody. I've just noticed how long my tie is tonight. Look at the length of that tie. I could be naked and you'd still never see anything. Welcome to Spider Thingy Bong Night, everybody. My neck. Wasn't Alec Baldwin fun? I like Alec Baldwin. You know, the teensiest bit farty, but other than that, a lovely man. Now, my next guest is a very lovely young actress. She's starring in the new series Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles, which premieres Sunday on Fox. Wow. Please welcome Lena Headey, everybody. Lena Headey. Lena, let me be the first to welcome you to the show and say, how are you, Lena?
I'm a bit scared, but I'm good.
Are you really scared?
It's a little terrifying, I'll be honest.
Really, doing this?
Well, firstly, I thought I'd fall over my trousers because I haven't put them on before tonight, and they're slightly too long.
They're lovely.
But I managed.
They're very lovely trousers. I see by you using the word trousers, you're not actually from California.
No, I'm indeed Scottish.
Are you Scottish?
Uh-huh.
Are you really Scottish?
Is that quite nice? No, I'm not at all.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from Yorkshire.
Which
Not
is very
from
near
you.
Scotland. And now, tell me, in the Sarah Connor Chronicles... Sarah Connor
I know, it's a tricky one.
It's quite tricky to say.
I'm begging them to change it.
Oh, they're not gonna.
No.
No. It's Fox. You can beg all you like.
I'm keeping still.
No, I know. Is she from Yorkshire, Sarah Connor?
Can you imagine if I made her from Yorkshire?
Yeah, they wouldn't like that.
I'd be in trouble. No, it's an American accent, so it's challenging.
Did you have to take lessons to do that?
I took a few, but I'm quite proud. So I was like, I'm totally fine. I can do this myself. And by day 2, they're like, no, you
have to go to... Yeah. I tried it once when I came here to have an American accent, and everybody's like, why is that Pakistani guy behaving so oddly?
I know,
Everybody, we have to do it. It was very bad. It was very, very bad. Now, tell me what happens in the Sarah Connor Chronicles. Is it a prequel to the movies, or...?
This is where I get in trouble, because I'm very bad chronologically with the story.
Yes,
so
that's going to help you in talk shows.
It's not great. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, no, that is, in fact, going to help you in talk shows.
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
I'm not really sure where it takes place, but it's kind of somewhere around T2, yeah,
I love that movie. Did you watch those movies when you were... You must have been quite young when these things were, like, maybe 4 or something.
I was more interested in boys, though, when Terminator came out.
Well, me too. I mean, sure. I'm a pathetic old man struggling to keep above this late-night swamp that's killing me. How are you fitting in with the Hollywood lifestyle? Presumably you didn't live here before the...
No.
No, right.
We moved here, me and my husband moved about 6 months ago.
Right.
And I felt slightly...
From where? Did you move from Yorkshire or London?
No, London. I've been in London for like 20 years.
Oh, gosh, how lovely.
Yes, it's very nice. Yeah.
What part of London do you live in?
Oh, Clapham.
Clapham?
Yes.
How not posh at all, actually. That's not posh, Clapham. Clapham's more sort of like, all right, geezer.
It's a bit South London,
yeah. South London, all right. Smells a bit like vomit, the entire area.
It smells like urine.
Yeah.
So now I'm in the canyon, which is very fancy.
Oh, the canyon?
Yes.
There's more than one. Oh, Laurel Canyon. Well, don't be too specific. Laurel Canyon. I made this mistake last night. I told somebody that the Scottish press once announced that I had been engaged to a woman called Laurel Canyon. Now, last night I said it was Topanga Canyon, but it wasn't. It was Laurel Canyon. And I thought, I must address this. Oh, here's my chance. Laurel
There you go. Take it.
But it's where Laurel Canyon's where I lived when I first moved here.
I think everybody does. All the Brits seem to kind of move through
Go to Laurel Canyon. Well, it's a bit smoky and unpleasant.
Exactly.
So you get that at-home feel, and there are no good... Yeah. And have you taken up surfing? Have you become, you know... You have?
No.
Oh, right, no.
Are you kidding?
No.
It's a long trip to the beach.
From Laurel Canyon? Yeah, it's a good hour.
I have a lot of dogs, so we do a lot of dog walking. I haven't managed to begin surfing yet, but it's on my list of what to do.
How many dogs do you have?
3.
3 dogs? Mm-hmm. That's all right. That's okay.
Yes.
What types are they?
I have a couple of sausage dogs.
Right. We call them wiener dogs here.
Yeah,
It'll be very difficult for you to adjust.
It is.
Sausage dogs, wiener dogs, trousers, pants. It's so crazy here. I know.
And I have a Brussels Griffon who...
A Brussels Griffon?
Yes. I wish I
Wow,
brought
what's
her.
that?
She kind of looks like a sort of fat, squashed Ewok.
Does she present on The View? What? It's a fair question.
Wow.
Don't worry about them. None of them speak English. What? No, it's a fat, squashed Ewok. And
yes.
What are their names, the dogs?
Well, we have Wizard.
Wizard, that's good.
And the fat, squashed Ewok. Not that she looks like the person she's named after, but she kind of does. Her name is Angela Lansbury.
Good Lord.
She was
That's
called...
very specific. So it's not like, oh, we'll call the dog Angela. You went all the way to the Lansbury. So
my friend told me, my friend was like, she looks like Angela Lansbury. I was like, she kind of does.
Yeah.
So that...
So where do you look? Does she ever solve crimes?
Yes, all the time. Actually, my husband called me when I was at work and he said, I just found Angela Lansbury in the pool. And she'd fallen in.
Was it really Angela Lansbury
No.
or the dog?
Thank goodness.
Because sometimes I have found Angela Lansbury in my pool.
I know, she always does that.
Oh,
It's too much typing.
Oh, she's crazy. Angela Lansbury. She's like, I don't give a... she's everywhere.
Then she leaps in.
Then she leaps into the pool. You'll never take me alive, copper. And then she goes. Listen, it's delightful to talk to you. I really wish you well in I'm looking forward to this show, I have to tell you. I'm very excited about it. I hate to say good things about Fox, but this looks very, very exciting. And I really... It's lovely to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you.
Lena Headey, everybody. We'll be right back. All right. Please, you don't have to keep going on and on and on. They would clap for hours. Welcome back, everybody. My next guests are a critically acclaimed indie rock foursome. They're here performing You Got Your Cherry Bomb. Please welcome the wonderful Spoon, everybody.
Let it go on and on. I could lose for good, but you got that cherry bomb. Blow out that cherry bomb. For me, we lost it long ago. You and me. I know your way back from the spirit bomb. dressing gown. Get yourself to bed and blow out that cherry bomb. Oh, life could be so fair. Let it go on and on. I could pay to my hands on you, cherry bomb.
Come on.